Hey everyone! So for my first few videos I figured I would do just kind of like show and tell kind of videos. I don't really have anything that I could use for a haul, but things like monthly favorites, and this one is actually going to be what I think of as college essentials for makeup, and a little bit of skincare thrown in there too. These are just going to be some of the things that I use a lot, like all the time, or that I've been using since I left. So I hope some of you guys find this helpful. And this is also just, these are kind of some good things for time saving. If you're someone who's really busy and, or you're someone who is just starting out with makeup and you don't really want to buy a whole lot of products and you want to keep it very, very simple, this would also be a good sort of reference for you. So let's get started. First thing is kind of a no-brainer, concealer. My personal favorite is the Amazing Cosmetics concealer, and I am super pale. This camera actually makes me look even paler than I really am. So I use the lightest shade, but this is just a very creamy concealer, and I use it under my eyes and if I have any really red blemishes on my face. And I do this I wash my face, put on moisturizer and sunscreen, and that's what I have on my skin. Some people will find it very important that they wear foundation every day. If you're one of those people, then go for it. I have a roommate who will not leave the house unless she puts on foundation. So that's just kind of a personal preference. I don't really feel that I need to wear a full face of foundation every single day, so I just stick with concealer. Another thing that I will always wear is a cheek stain, because you don't really, I feel kind of funny putting a powder blush on just my bare skin. So what I do is I like these cheek stains from Tarte, and I have 3 different colors, and I have Tipsy, which is a very bright coral. Blissful, this one is my favorite actually. It's the most natural for my skin tone and my coloring. It's kind of like a peachier pink. It's just a little bit more natural. It's not as bright. The Tipsy one is very, very bright. And then Flush, which is more of a berry color. And I find that this one, if you put it too far in towards your nose, it makes you look like you're really, really hot and sweaty. So just make sure that if you use a color like this, or for me at least, I have to make sure that I don't go past about right here. So I have to keep it kind of on the outside part of the apples of my cheeks. And as long as you do that, then it looks very pretty. Okay, and then for a little bit more makeup, eyelash curler, always essential. It just really kind of opens up your eyes, it makes you look more awake, and since most people in college are very tired anyways, looking more awake is always a good thing. Another good thing to have in your make me look more awake arsenal is a white eyeshadow pencil or of some sort. You can use an eyeliner. This is the NYX Jumbo pencil that's really inexpensive. If you have a smaller eyeliner pencil, you can use it on the waterline. This one I feel like would be a little bit too big to actually put in your waterline, but it's very creamy, so you can easily dab it on the inner corners of your eyes and right under the arch of your eyebrow, and that'll make your eyes look brighter and more awake. And then the eyeliner that I choose when I actually feel like putting on eyeliner is the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil, and I prefer a brown eyeliner, so I have the color Bourbon. And this one I really like just because I find that it won't really go anywhere throughout the day and I don't need to put a primer underneath it. What I will do to make it last longer, because I do have oily lids, is I will put it on and then use a fluffy brush and a little bit of setting powder just over the outer edge, so that when I open my eyes, it doesn't eventually transfer to the upper part of my lid. And this last, this is kind of the last really makeup item that I have out, is the Aqua Black, Makeup Forever Aqua Black Cream Liner. This for me is the best kind of liner for waterline. So if you're someone who's going to a party or a date or just somewhere where you want your eyes to be more dramatic and you want something that will actually stay on your waterline instead of put it on, blink a few times, and then it's gone, this has been the best option for me so far. And I use a little brush that looks like this, and I just put it on the edge and I paint it in there. If you're someone who has very sensitive eyes and you're not comfortable with that, then what is it, the Stila Smudge Stick in Stingray is also supposed to be very, very good, and it stays on your waterline very well. So that would be another good thing to try. And a few more sort of random skincare / odd assortment items. First I'll go with oil absorbing sheets. These are pretty much just good to have anywhere you are. It's a really nice way to clean up oily skin without smudging your makeup. And even if you have bare naked skin and your face gets oily throughout the day, these are just a really nice way. They're very portable, easy to carry, sanitary way to get your face unshiny. And then I also, two things that I find myself using a lot, these are just not necessarily even college essentials, these are just like essentials of life for me, is my Tweezerman tweezers. I never really understood why people made such a big deal about these, but they are really, really nice. They're the best tweezers that I've tried. I do have a pair from Revlon, which is a cheaper alternative, and they are quite good, but these are just, they grab the hairs a lot better, the points are a lot finer, and the first time I used these, actually what I noticed is that they're so easy to close. It like takes no pressure at all. So I like that about these, and these are like a special edition kind of one. I have a red pair too that I carry in my like travel makeup skincare bag thing. But these are very nice. I use them all the time. And then the other essential, this is kind of something you have to be careful with because it is very easy to go overboard. This is an extractor. It's just a Sephora brand one, and this is like the 3-in-1 little thing. It has a little lancet or lancelet, I don't remember what they call it, but it's very, very sharp. And you are supposed to use it for piercing whiteheads so that you can extract all of that gross pussiness easier. I don't really use it that often because I feel like just using this is invasive enough. This end is for whiteheads, this little loopy end, and this end is for blackheads. It's a little bit flatter. It takes some practice to get used to, but it is really nice, and it's an easy way to get rid of if you have some really, really huge, gross pimples that you just really want to, like, you feel like your skin needs some help getting that nasty stuff out of your pores. This is a really good thing to use, and then you can wash your face and put on some acne medication like this one. This is just the one that I use. I prefer salicylic acne medication just because I feel like it works better for me. That is a good thing also if you have oily skin and you're in college, because lack of sleep and sometimes people in dorms living there for the first year, their skin gets really bad just because they're not getting as much exercise, and sometimes like dorm food isn't exactly the healthiest, which isn't the best for your skin. So you need something to take care of your skin externally also. A couple of other things that are acne related are when my skin is just like making me crazy, like I did this a couple of days ago because my skin is breaking out really badly right now. I'm not quite sure why. But I like the Biore Deep Cleansing Strips, and I have a video, it's called like Deep Cleansing Your Face or something like that. Basically you exfoliate, or I exfoliate my face. I use these, and then I will use a clay mask. And in my original video I used the Queen Helene Mint Julep mask. This is one that's from Target. It's the Boots brand that they have there now, and this one is much more liquidy and it doesn't have that minty scent, but I actually kind of like this one better. I mean, you won't be able to see, it looks essentially the same. It's kind of a smaller tube. I don't know how much it is. My mom got this for me just as a hey, I love you present. But this one I like better just because it dries faster, and I feel like it's easier to work with because it's not so thick. But this one also does a really good job of kind of sucking extra oil out of your skin, and I like that a lot. Another kind of time-saving tip that I have, or that I have used, is the Rapid Clear Neutrogena Rapid Clear treatment pads from Neutrogena. These I use after, if any of you guys have been watching my videos since I started, you know that I do ballet, and after ballet class I like to clean off my face, just because you've been sweating, and that's just kind of a good general rule for anyone who does like some serious working out and you get really sweaty and gross. It's good to clean off your face after you do that, and I like these a lot for that. But these are also a salicylic acid treatment. So if you are someone who doesn't like salicylic acid in acne treatments, then these aren't going to be your best bet. But these are the ones that I prefer to use, and the way I use them as a time saver is if you are really tired and you just want to go to sleep, you don't even want to shower, but you do at least want to take care of your face, and trust me, this happens. It happens to everyone at some point in their lives. They're just so exhausted, all they want to do is sleep. But I'm a skincare freak, and so I felt like I needed to clean my skin. Just use one of these as a combination face wash / toner, and then put on moisturizer, and if you are a person who uses eye cream, and then just go to sleep. It takes like 10 seconds and makes your life a lot easier. Speaking of eye cream, I use the Strivectin SD, but I like this stuff because it keeps me from getting really noticeable fine lines under my eyes, and it kind of helps reduce dark circles, which is what it's marketed for, is reducing under eye circles, and I haven't had a problem really since I came to college with under eye circles, and this has probably been a reason for that. And my last thing really quickly is Neutrogena Ultra Sheer SPF 70 sunscreen. I tan extremely easily. I know you wouldn't guess it looking at me because I'm very white. But just from walking back and forth to class, I noticed that, especially at the beginning of my first semester, I got really bad shorts tan lines, and that's really annoying to me. So I started putting sunscreen on my legs every day, and I started using like, just like the normal in a tube, you squeeze it out and you rub it on kind of sunscreen. But I found that I didn't really, it just took too much time, and I kept getting annoyed with it, and so I kept not doing it, and my shorts tan lines would get worse. Spray on sunscreen, a little bit more expensive, but it makes me actually use it, so I feel like it's worth it. And they do have generic brands now that are a little bit cheaper, so I might, I might switch to that one next time. But this prevents me from getting shorts tan lines as long as I am religious and put it on every single day. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I hope some of you guys found this helpful. I really hope you enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.